Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hells Bell, hello. Today's video is a little bit topsy-turvy because I did film packing for my trip to Bristol, which I just got back from. And I did photograph a few bits and pieces while I was in Bristol. And now I'm back. And I just wanted to talk about Bristol a little bit and what a fabulous city it is. And yeah, just have a little chat in general, really. And then today's video is actually sponsored by a company called Vivaia, which I will talk about very shortly. So we went to Bristol, went up there by train was cancelled, the usual rigmarole, but we got there fine. And we went to the Smoke and Mirrors Comedy Club in Bristol on Friday night. Fabulous. I would highly recommend it. Buy your tickets in advance. I think you get a small discount if you do. And then we went on the hop on hop off bus on Saturday and toured all around Bristol. It was the Sea Shanty Festival. We had a really lovely time. We had some delicious food. It was lovely atmosphere. It was really, really good. And I had said prior to that I didn't really like Bristol. And you know, when you just get a feeling about a place, I'd only been to it a little bit before, I'd never really explored it. And so I take that back and I would highly recommend it as a place to visit. In fact, I preferred it to Bath because there is so much of interest in Bristol and very varied, and you know, the docks and all the rest of it. So yeah, go Bristol. I really enjoyed it. So as I say, went up and back on the train, which, you know, going up was a bit of a disaster, but coming back was absolutely fine. And we had the most beautiful weather. It's a lovely, beautiful day here today. So I hope you've all had a good weekend, whatever. And I'm not sure when this video will be going out, but yeah, so I just wanted to introduce you to Vivaia, who I'm sure you've seen. I did actually work with them previously, quite a while ago. And I'll be honest with you and say that when they approached me this time, I said, your shoes don't really work for me. And they said, oh, we've got some different designs now. And I think you might find something you like. So I said, well, okay, because, you know, because of this channel, I found out that I've got a thing called, is it Morton's toe, where my toe next to my big toe is bigger than my big toe. So if a shoe is too pointed or almond-toed, it's not comfortable for me. And so I selected 3 different pairs of shoes from this company. Well, 2 boots, 1 shoe. And as you may or may not know already, they are made completely from recycled, what is it? They've got 0 waste, and they're made, every pair is made from 6 plastic bottles. Yeah, 6 plastic bottles, and that come from waste and from the ocean. So I mean, that can only be a good thing, can't it? And they're right this time around. I mean, obviously I've tried the shoes on already because I couldn't sit here and tell you how good they are if I couldn't get them on. So the first pair I got was this pair of loafers, and they've got this fabulous soft inner sole here, and a good supportive lining and everything. Now, I ordered these, nice rubber sole, because I thought these would be like a good indoor-outdoor shoe. You know, when you've got visitors to your home and you don't want to walk around in your slippers. I've got a nice pair of kind of foot support slippers, suede kind of loafers that I have been known to wear up to the shops. I thought these were ideal for that, and they'll last forever. They're washable, they can go in the washing machine, completely flexible. So that's the first pair. Then I got these little ankle boots. I will try them on in a second and show you them on my feet, but I thought they were very smart, and again, not too pointy. They're fine on me. And then I got this pair of ankle boots that are very stylish, I thought, and these are navy blue. So, and these actually feel like socks with a heel on, if that makes sense, because they're so soft and flexible. Yeah, so that's the footwear that I'm going to be trying on. And so I'll pop, and they've all got that same ridgy inner sole, that kind of bubbles. Really feels very soft to walk on. So I'll stop the video there and I'll just pop these on and show you those on my feet so that you get a better idea. These come in loads of colours. I was really hard pushed, but I thought, you know what, go snazzy. Snazzy. My dad always used to say that. God love him. Yeah, very snazzy. Oh, and I just wanted to show you this too. This is the little enhancer from Munir's collection, and this is one of Munir's necklaces, and I just added the enhancer to that, and I quite like that, and I've just got a pair of their double pearls on. So I'll stop the video there. I'll just pop these loafers on and I'll show you those. So I am using a long-handled shoehorn because I've hurt my back. I don't know whether it was lifted in a heavy case or whatever, but it's just really stiff. So I'm just going to pop these on, and I'm actually thrilled that that these fit me so nicely. They're just like slippers really, but you know, totally practical. They're waterproof. Can you see those? So yeah, I'll just lower the camera. I feel like I just saw a dance. So let's put that light on. Can you see? They really are as comfortable as slippers, but they can be worn outside. I'm just going to check. I've got a discount code. I should tell you that. I've got 12% off code and 0 waste and a seamless 3D knitted design. So yeah, I think they look great with trousers too. So that's the first pair. So I'll get changed and show you the boots. So I've just popped on the jumper that you remember I got from Sosandra and the white pleated skirt from Marks and Spencer. And I've put it on with the, oh, it's a bit hard to see because they kind of blend in so well with like my legs and the floor, this kind of natural tan colour. I'm just going to put the camera down on the floor so you can see better. So can you see? They kind of, I think they're quite leg lengthening because there's no kind of cut off from the boot. They are super comfortable, really comfortable. I did have to use a shoehorn, but that's because I've got a really high instep. But they are just pull on. I love the shape of the toe. So that's those. So I've just popped on the blue ankle boots, and these were actually easier for me to get on than the tan ones. They were fine, but I've got a really high instep, so I did need to use a shoehorn. With these ones, they are literally like putting a pair of socks on, and they have got that kind of bubbled inner sole as well, which is very comfortable. So I'll kind of, hang on. So you can see with this skirt, they actually look like a longer boot, don't they? And they've got that loop on the side. They were very, very easy to get on, I can promise you. And they do feel really comfortable. I'm pleased with them because the last ones I had were not a great success. These ones are. So I'll drop the camera down. I've got a little bit of detail on the side, very secure. My toes are all fine, they're not rubbing. Yeah. So I'm really pleased with those. Quite funky, that heel, isn't it? You see? Just a little add-on for you. The company that Vivaia, who provided me or given me these lovely sustainable, recycled shoes, said, oh, we love the video that you've made for us, you know, because you have to send in what you've done to make sure they're happy with it. It's fair enough. And they said, could you do something out in your garden? And that was early this morning. And I said, well, I'm sorry, it's absolutely pouring with rain. And they said, oh, that's fine. If you wear the Ryan, I think these boots are called, they're water repellent. So that, you know, that'd go well with the boots, the weather. So anyway, I had some ironing to do, and it was pouring with rain, absolutely pouring with rain. And now it is beautiful and it's really warm, and the weather is all over the place. I've made myself a cup of tea. I'm absolutely gasping. And this sounds all a bit deep, but I thought, you know, the weather's very like life, isn't it? You know, when you've got a lot of stuff going on, which I have at the moment, it's that phrase, isn't it? This too shall pass. And it's like the weather never stays awful forever. And yeah, you just have to wait for the sun to come out. So that analogy made me kind of think of the situation I'm in today. So I'll show you the boots I've got on. I've got on a black t-shirt and some kind of khaki leather trousers. So I will just drop the camera down so you can kind of see the boots in their natural environment, I guess. And yeah, it was supposed to be in the rain, but there you go. I'm glad the sun's out, so I'm not complaining. So that's the boots in their natural environment. You can see how sunny it is now. It's gorgeous. I've got the washing on the line, and yeah, the day's got brighter. I hope you're having a good day too. See you later. Bye. So that's the Vivaia shoes. As I say, they're all fully sustainable. I have got a 12% discount code, which is Helen12. So that's nice and easy. But of course, I'll put it in the description box. They'll all be linked in the description box. And I think they're very comfortable. What else do you want from a pair of shoes, really? So as I say, this video is a bit topsy-turvy because now you're going to, if you're interested, see what I packed for the weekend and some pictures of Bristol. For those that are interested, thanks for watching. Bye. I just thought, I'm just scrabbling around getting everything ready for my weekend away with my daughters, and I just thought I'd show you what I've packed. So first of all, I'll show you the case I'm using. It's one that I was given by Level 8, and it's a really nice size. I haven't measured it for aircraft because I'm going on the train, so I'm not worried about that. But it's got really good capacity. So I find going away for a weekend much more stressful than going away for a week, because when you go for a week, you can throw some just in case things in. But when you're only going for a weekend, you have to hone it right down. So I'm wearing a pair of black trainers, and they'll be my kind of traveling sightseeing trainers. So I'll be wearing those during the day. And then I've packed these, my evening trainers, and I've just shoved my pants in there. So that's the only other pair of shoes I've taken. I've got my straighteners, because with this hairdo that I've got now, straighteners are the only thing that I really need. I'm hoping not to need anything. I've got a couple of pairs of these like trainer socks to wear. I've got this lovely little jewellery case. I won this at work when I was at work, and it's an Anya Hindmarsh, ridiculous price. I mean, I dread to think what this costs, but I've got a whole selection of Meneer's jewellery in there. So I've got a nice choice, and it all fits into this tiny little box. So but it's lovely leather, really nice. I was saving it to give to somebody, and then I got it out to give to somebody, and I thought, why am I giving that away? I absolutely love it. So I've got that. Then I've got this new, actually, toiletry bag. and I love it. It's everything stands up in here, so it's very easy to see. And I've got my toothbrush and my face wash and toothpaste and my eye mask in case it's too light in the apartment, because I wake up at ridiculous time. So I've got loads of room in there actually, if I needed to put anything else in. I've got all my makeup in this little, and my contact lenses in this little mesh bag, which is very useful because you can see everything. One thing I won't be without when I go away is my magnifying mirror. And this one is great. I've shown you it before. I got it on QVC, but it lights up. And it's a 10 and a 5, I think, and a regular and a normal mirror. So that's great. Got a shower cap because I don't want to wash my hair with that unless I have to. So, and then what I'm wearing. So tonight we're just going to a comedy club and I am wearing these black jeans from M&S, and I've got a choice of 2 tops depending. It's really hard this weather, isn't it? I've got this lily silk blouse, which is obviously beautiful, and I've got a white vest top to wear under this in case it's chilly. And then I've got this jumper that I got from the next sale, which I love, but it might be too warm. So I'm gonna pack it and then decide later on what I wear. So that's tonight's outfit. I've got my PJs, obviously, and do you know what I've managed to squeeze in as well is my slippers. So I do like to put slippers on when I get somewhere, and I don't really want to walk around barefoot. And then tomorrow night we're going to a very nice restaurant, and you'll be pleased to see that I'm wearing for the first time my M&S pleated skirt. And do you remember this blouse I got from Next? And I've just got a flesh coloured vest to put under there. So that's my kind of 2 outfits. And then depending what I wear in the evening will depend what I wear during the day. I think that's Rob back with Dolly. So and then I've honed this down. You can see I've just got mainly pencils and just a small Urban Decay palette there if I need it. I've got my mascara, lipstick and everything in there. I've got my cashmere lightweight shawl from Black & Co, which is beautiful, keep me warm. I've got a charger and plug, and I think I can squeeze this in, which is a lightweight backpack, which I will take when we go out sightseeing tomorrow because it'll make life easier. And I've got my sunglasses. These are just Primark, these cases, but they're so good because they just clip on. And my varifocals for when I take my lenses out. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear my leather jacket from the Jacket Maker as my coat. It is quite warm actually because it's quilted and it's kind of windproof. So I think that'll be enough. And then bags, I'm going to use this one. It's kind of my go-to travel bag really. I'm going to use this. I'm going to take this for the journey, and so I can put my Kindle and all my bottle of water and all that in there. But when we go out tomorrow, I'll just use this and the backpack. So hopefully I have thought of everything. I don't really use packing cubes. I've got them, but I don't really get on with them. I don't really know what the point is. I've also got this little bag that I think I might have shown you before because it opens up like this. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen this before. Sorry, I've got a runny nose. This is an ear popper. Now I have the, it's basically adult glue ear. And over a course of a few days, I go a bit deaf. I'm supposed to do this every day, but I forget. And basically it's just pressurized air and it just clears my eustachian tubes. And if I tell you that when I'm deaf, I probably have the TV on like 24. And when I pop my ears, It's a terrible expression because I'm not popping anything, it's just clearing my ears. I would go down to about 13. So it makes a huge difference, and I've shown it to the consultants. In America, these are really popular, but over here they haven't really caught on, and it does make a huge difference to my hearing. So I'm taking that with me because the girls will get frustrated if I can't hear them. So that's all going into my little kind of travel bag, and I'll put the lead and the charger in there as well. So yeah, so that's everything. If I can, I won't post this straight away. I will show the outfits as I wear them, if you're interested.
Roll down, and those poor seasick transport which they could die. Walk around, we brave boys, and roll down, and we'll roll.